Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at the full voice note from Rachel, and believe me, you are going to want to hear this. Because after hearing this for the first time, I was shocked. I couldn't really believe what I was hearing. But Rachel had quite a lot to say about Warren, and you are going to need to listen very carefully. So if you remember, we heard a clip of a voice note from Rachel, and she said that Warren needs to back off. Well, thanks to Lola for bringing this to my attention, because we now have the full voice note. So, let's break it down.
I got off somebody who said that there's a post that Warren's put up, all right, and I just told her, and I put just leave it with me. This is what she came back with.
Hiya Sharon, sorry, I'm just in work. I'm fuming about that. I'm literally fuming. I've just sent a message to Debbie to ring me. The thing is, you won't understand that, but Warren has no idea. Warren's not with Debbie and stuff, so he don't know who goes to the grave and who supports us and who doesn't. The fact he's wrote that, I'm livid myself. So just please bear with me a minute, because you'll get a public apology from him as well.
So let's break down the full voice note, because when I first heard this, I was shocked. Firstly, the person who is speaking to Rachel talks about a post that was put up by Warren, and Rachel responds by saying that she's fuming about it. I'm not too sure what post they are on about, but the way Rachel is handling this situation is very disturbing. And to be talking about Warren like that makes no sense. He's the one who has lost his son, not her. Rachel says to her friend that she will get a public apology from Warren for this post. Like, who the hell does she think she is, talking about Warren like that? Even if Warren has said something out of line, you can understand this, because what he is going through is soul-destroying, and he is clearly going through a very rough time. And it's the same with Debbie. She is going through a very hard time as well, and I have nothing but respect for both of them. But for Rachel to start getting involved, saying that she's fuming at Warren and that she's messaged Debbie, looks very bad to me. Maybe she felt like she was losing control of the situation.
So I say, please don't fall out with anyone, not on my behalf. I'm a big girl. I just wasn't sure it was Warren's page at first, and I still don't know if it is.
No, I won't, Sharon, but I'm annoyed. He's done it to a couple of things. He has no idea. He said a comment to me once before. I don't want to repeat that either. He's got a problem. I know he's lost his son and I get that, but the way he speaks to people sometimes is just disgusting. And no, I'm just need to correct it. I'm not going to be cross, I promise you, and I'm not going to fall out with anybody. But I'm not having you have that wrote about you, not a chance.
Right. So as you can see, this voice note just keeps getting worse. The person who is speaking to Rachel says that she doesn't want anyone to fall out on her behalf. But then you have another shocking response from Rachel. She responds by saying that she's annoyed and that Warren has done this a couple of times and he has no idea. So what has Warren done a couple of times? Are they on about Warren posting on TikTok, or am I missing something? Because it makes sense that they are on about his TikTok posts, and after seeing Warren saying that he doesn't trust anyone, I can understand why he feels that way even more now. Also, what does he have no idea about? Because it seems to me that Rachel is talking like she knows it all, and to be fair, she probably does know it all, if you know what I mean. Then Rachel says that he made a comment to her before as well. So does that pretty much confirm that Rachel and Warren had a disagreement, and that he was definitely suspicious of her trying to control everything? I'd like to know what this disagreement was about, and if it involved Brad, or just because Warren wasn't believing what he had been told about it being an accident. She also says that Warren has a problem, which I'm guessing means that he has a problem with certain people or certain information that he has been told, and the way he speaks to people sometimes is disgusting. Warren clearly doesn't trust anyone and has his beliefs about what really happened to Jay, and I'm asking all of you now, do you blame him? Because I don't. Also, if he does speak to people in a bad way sometimes, People deal with things differently, and he was just trying to find his son. You have to ask yourself, what would you do in that situation and how would you handle it? Because it isn't easy. After seeing that Rachel responded to a clip of this voice note on TikTok by saying that we haven't heard it all and we didn't have the full voice note, which explained the situation, it makes me think that now we are hearing it all. It sounds worse than it did before, in my opinion. Rachel says that she isn't going to fall out with anybody, but to me, it looks like she already has, to be honest.
I also spoke to Jaden, Zach's best friend, so I would have thought that he would have known of me. All right.
It's just not acceptable. Please, please don't be disheartened because Debbie won't know anything about this. And the fact Warren can't really say anything, and that's between me and you in confidence, all right? So he needs to back off a little bit. Anyway, just give me a second.
You'll only get these once. I'm not playing them again.
It's just not acceptable. Please, please don't be disheartened because Debbie won't know anything about this. And the fact Warren.
So then we have the clip that we have all heard about Warren not being able to say much and how he needs to back off. So let's get this straight. Warren has lost his son and so has Debbie. They are both in the same boat. But Rachel hasn't lost her son. In fact, her son didn't go straight to Jay's location, which I thought was very suspicious. But we aren't here to talk about Brad in this video. So Rachel, who hasn't actually lost her son, is telling a man who has just lost his son, or whose son is missing, because I don't know the exact dates of these voice notes, that he needs to back off and he can't say anything. Does that sound right to you guys? Because it's very shocking in my opinion. But that's the full voice note there, and I believe now that we have heard it all, I think it's even worse. And Rachel and Warren clearly didn't agree on certain things. I don't know how far it went, but it doesn't sound very good to me. Also, if you remember that Warren's posted on TikTok about staying silent because he can't change anything, it does make you think that he doesn't want to say too much because it looks like it's causing problems with people. And if Rachel is acting like this, I can see why he feels like he should stay silent. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will update you as we find out more.